Never keep over this much cash in your bank account. Hello everyone, my name is Hunter, and today we will be talking about how much cash should you keep? This is a very interesting question that people really don't think about too much. I know I definitely didn't think about it when I was younger. I definitely loved to save and hoard money, but there was really no point at that time. I always wanted to buy a home, and I always thought, well, I'm saving all this money for then. But looking at my account, I didn't need that much to buy a home. So then I started asking the question, well, how much do I need? When it comes to your cash and how much you decide to keep, this would be called your emergency reserves or your emergency fund. An emergency fund is typically between 3 and 6 months of living expenses. An example of this would be if your living expenses are around $3,000 per month and you want to have 6 months worth of living expenses, then you would need $18,000. Or if you only want the 3 months, this would be $9,000. Now we ask why. Why should I only keep what I need for my emergency fund in cash? The reason for this is that we are forgoing future money by keeping and hoarding too much cash in our bank account. What I mean by this is that we should be investing what we do not need in cash, because the value of your dollars when invested over the long term is significantly more than what it is now, or even more than what it would be in a high interest account. Going back to the previous example, if you had $30,000 saved instead of just $18,000 to keep you for the 6 months, that's $12,000 that could be invested in retirement or even just a brokerage account. And as always, I love to use the 9% average annual return. And let's just say there's 25 years that this extra $12,000 can stay in investments. At 9% a year, after 25 years, this will be $103,000. Over that time period, this is $91,000 worth of interest that it has accrued. Versus if you had this in cash, it may be a little bit more, but it would not be an extra almost $100,000. Now, of course, this depends on your comfort level and your personal needs when it comes to an emergency fund. It also really depends on your job security, what line of work you're in, and how often you work. This will be 100% different for everyone, but it is a good thing to start thinking about when it comes to how much cash should I have in my emergency fund versus am I having too much cash and I should probably take some of this and invest it so I do not lose money for the future. There's always a good balance, and it is up to you to decide. Thank you so much, everyone. I really hope you found value in today's video and that you comment below what you want to see next or if you have any questions. And always remember, subscribe for more traditional wealth tips.